Hello, everybody, again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me from the of the Northeast, it is Hog, and then Kage is coming in here slowly but surely. Kage will be in here to join up in, and he will be here on the show. Kage is finally with us. Kage, how are you doing?
Hey there.
Okay, we are live on the show. One of the first stocks we're going to talk about is Revlon. We're going to find out why this thing is hitting where it's hitting. For some reason, it's showing up. It came from the ashes, and we'll see why. Last tick on this one was $1.96. After hour trading is 9 cents. So, what's that there, Huggy?
Yeah, can you get my video?
What? Dude, you watch? I think I saw Star just fall behind you.
Video from you.
What?
Got some more time.
Okay, so are you doing a review right now, Hog?
What's up?
Are you doing a review right now, or where you at? Another freaking Icy Shack?
Yeah, we're going to get some sleep medication, some natural stuff though, like what's it called, melatonin?
Yeah.
Yeah, melatonin. You got any recommendations? Turn on the light too.
I don't. If you find something that someone wants to recommend live on the air, just let us know, and then we'll put them on, and we'll put the product and put it on Influencer. See if we can put that on there. So with this stock right here, it looks like Revlon manufactures and sells personal beauty care products. Like, we didn't know that, but some people, unless they've been hiding under a rock, maybe. The firm's products include cosmetic, hair color, hair care, hair treatment, beauty tools, men's grooming products, antiperspirant deodorants, fragrances, skincare, beauty products. It operates its business through the following segments: Revlon, Elizabeth Arden, portfolio, and fragrances. The Revlon segment products are primarily marketed, distributed, and sold to retail and large volume retail stores, chain drugs, food stores, chemist shops, hypermarkets, so on and so on, and you know the rest. Kage, going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. What do you have on the twits?
I've got a couple of comments. They're saying some unusual activity for this stock, like this one from Sweepcast. He says he's a Plus member on Stock Twits, and he says unusual options observed. REV with our scanner on $2.50. Call expiring the 17th, worth 34K bullish. All these orders were sweeps, meaning multi-exchange orders that takes on all liquidity from the options markets to fill them. Still don't understand. And he's got his little thing in the charts, his little charts in the comments.
Hold on, we got a fixed news ad here about CME Group. If you guys see the headline here, it says cosmetic maker Revlon nearing Chapter 11 filing. Looks like Revlon-owned billionaire Paul Perelman and Andrew McAndrews Forbes has been restructuring. They're in restructuring talks. So this is from Fix News.
It sounds like someone's wanting to cash out and put their retirement into effect at Revlon, looks like.
Yeah. Looks like, Hog, are you seeing Revlon stuff up for sale there, or no? You seeing any sales in
Revlon, just like the shampoo stuff?
Well, it's not just shampoo. It's also cosmetics that women buy.
Oh.
Like eyeliner, there's like base, there's like facial based things. There's also different products for their lips. So
yeah, if you find any girls there, Hog, in the store, if you find any girls in the store, Hog, you want to interview, tell them if they want to be on YouTube, put them on, man.
All right, ask them about what, Revlon?
Yeah, ask them about what they think about Revlon going into Chapter 11 there, and see what we get there.
Oh, that's what happened, huh? I haven't even been paying attention.
Yeah, just tell them
they filed for what, Chapter 11?
Yeah, they filed for Chapter 11. See what some of the ladies in the People's Republic of Salt Lake think about that.
That's just going to be the norm nowadays.
Yeah, that's the thing is that, and see if they can gauge some feelings from them and see how they feel. Well,
$6.49 for Cheez-Its, man.
Yep.
That's where I draw the line.
Let's go, Brandon.
getting
Right
it
Well,
there.
you
still,
have to have your
but-
Cheez-Its, huh? You have to have your snacks, right?
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I'm not happy about it.
Let's make it to 8. What do you think if they did for 8? So terrible, man.
I think they would go out of business if they
Look at
were
this. They
charging
sell
that
singles
much.
now.
They sell singles.
Yeah, everything's in singles now.
It looks like
Oh, go! They're
Revlon.
gonna start selling cigarettes in singles soon too.
Yeah, soon they will. Soon it'll be $5 a cigarette, man. You never know.
Yep.
So it looks like they're preparing a Chapter 11 protection as soon as next week after struggling for too much debt, stiff competition, the cosmetic business, and more recent inflation supply chain pressure. So this company's buckling under that. Does that surprise you guys at all?
No.
No.
No, it doesn't surprise me at all. But the idiot in chief keeps on saying, well, dude, all these nasty rumors online and everything and misinformation. How much
He
misinformation?
keeps blaming everyone else but himself.
tell you,
That's what it boils down
It's
to.
Putin. It's Putin.
Yeah,
That's the reason for
actually,
inflation.
it's
Really is, I'm
Putin's
not joking.
fault. Putin's fault for the Cheez-Its and the Cheetos. So
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's the Putin
not a
Cheeto
joke.
scare.
It's not a joke.
It
Dude,
looks
he
like
is a joke.
yeah, pretty much the whole thing's a joke. But John Kerry says they can't drill anymore either. So that's another. And
They can't drill anymore. What'd they hit?
Freaking-
Bedrock or something?
you're not going to drill your way out of this problem. I feel like we're going back years in campaign promises. Not to get political here or anything, but politics.
I
does
think
affect your life.
what I was
Getting
watching, I
Ridiker.
think he was keeping his promises to the loony left, I think, just
Mhm.
to put us into the ground as far as energy and trying to get us off fossil fuels to make them happy. But
Yeah.
they're the thing that's actually keeping everything else running. There's what put your car on the road. That's actually the thing that puts lights in your house.
Speaking
That's
of
the
which,
thing that makes your washing machine go. Yeah.
speaking of which,
All
since
I
we're-
know
It's
is,
your heating bill. Keeps your heat going.
dude,
what were you
it's
saying? Howard?
$20 for these things, dude.
How much for what?
$20 for some sleep, for some natural sleep aid stuff, dude. 20
Wow.
beans. Oh, but I get one free. All right. No.
Yeah. That's,
Oh.
What was that? It's half
Nothing.
off if you break it.
That's
So,
right. Huh?
Just to let you
Whoops.
know in the store, it's half off if you break it because all the stocks went down yesterday. So
Yeah,
there
this
is
board's heavy, man.
there's this
Yeah.
new deal. There's this new deal they're proposing about gas. I'm trying to find it for you guys. This plug here on the pundit. It's funny too. Morning Joe called them. Morning Joe today said that it was a train wreck, dude. I guess. So, but looks like we got. I guess they're proposing a tax on fuel there, Kage. That it looks like not on the fuel, but actually the companies. It's like a 20% windfall profit tax or something like that. That's a joke. That's going to get passed off. On the
They just
consumer.
don't understand economics. It's not the companies themselves that provide it that's the
Mhm.
problem. It's the supply that's not meeting the demand,
Yeah,
and the demand is at an all-time high.
and you
you
guys
can't-
might be. Oh, go ahead. The demand's at an
I
all-time
mean,
high.
you try. It's like fifth grade economics that
Mhm.
everyone should actually be familiar with. I don't understand why they think they can just shut everything off and get away with it.
Because they think you're the peasants, and they think they know exactly what they're doing, man. This is all self-implosion, man. So, and some of you out there might be saying,
They'll really regret it once everyone's out in pitchforks and torches dragging them from their homes.
yeah,
They'll
well,
really care then.
yeah. The thing is that yeah, it's not looking good here as far as a lot of the numbers coming out of some of these companies here. And we don't mean to get political or anything, but the political aspect of gas and everything and supply chain, it's affecting your stocks and everything like that. So Revlon declined to comment. Sales rebounded at 8% last quarter as the consumer shopping habits returned back to pandemic levels. So people are cutting off. I wonder why, but everything's going good. The economy's great there, right? So
If only.
mhm. The company's outlook is still challenged and needs to raise capital for its liquidity needs, so that's why you get it at a discount here. Reorg Research earlier reported that Revlon was planning to file bankruptcy. Whoever thought that it would be at this point? Going back to, let's see here. The company's nearest upcoming debt maturity is September 2023 and involves an $866 million loan that was paid off by accident in 2020 by the administrative agent Citigroup Incorporated with its own money rather than Revlon's. Some lenders gave the money back to Citi, but others kept roughly $500 million of the accidental payment. That's crazy, man. Citi sued them for the money, but was denied requests by the federal judge last year, and the bank was appealed, and appellate decision is pending. Kage, what else do you got on the twits there? Before I'm going to ask Cog to see if he found any Revlon products on there.
How about this one from God is Everything? Hertz 2.0 all over again. If you didn't know, Hertz ran from 0.09 to 40.
Yeah, that's true. What else do you have?
How about this one from, let's see.
There you go, right there. Revlon.
Trader Leibniz. He says REV. It is worth noting that the stock is heavily shorted with 38.44% of its total volume held short, creating conditions for a last gasp squeeze. Trading volume also spiked on Tuesday to 37 million against a paltry average volume of just 34.6K.
Guys, just because we're talking about this and some of the hype, please do not go out and run out and buy this. It is so risky. It's not even funny, especially if you don't have any dough, dude. Just anytime we talk about some of these, just please do your research and everything like that before you run out and go play around. So this is not the time to be playing around.
You don't necessarily know what kind of goods you're getting until you open the box, right?
Exactly. Hog, any word on those Revlon products yet? You see anything on the shelf? Maybe he might be at the register or something like that. I don't know.
I can't get him on my end either. No.
Yeah, he's probably muted because he's probably in line or something like that, or he's probably trying to find somebody to interview there. It looks like, or he got jumped. You never know. Throwing APB out on Hog. Hopefully he's good there. If the city loses its appeal, it could seek repayment of the loan Revlon by maturity date. A person familiar with the matter said Citi's legal rights to seek repayment on loans at maturity is not entirely clear, the people said. Maturities of the rest of the 33.3 billion in debt pile up rapidly 2024 and 2025. About half the company's debt is coming due 2024, 2025. 1.7 billion loan accelerates. Maybe it's about time, Kage, that this is just me throwing it out there, ideas and stuff. Maybe it's about time to start doing like some of the multi-level marketing companies do and start throwing people out like that and just start throwing salespeople out there and start in some new innovation. Just an idea, you know?
I don't know how well that business model will work with all these products that they've got. I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Something.
I mean, everyone expects quality, and Revlon is supposed really good quality.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they should cut back or reduce supply or what. So
yeah, so you have that information. So watch out, because that's showing up on the pump and dump, or that's showing up on every single list everywhere, and there's tons of people talking about it. All the alphabets are pretty much parroting. You got Investors Observer, they're saying should you accumulate it, and they'll probably just give it. I don't think this is going to be an opinion piece. Let's see here. Anything that comes from the alphabets is definitely suspect there. It says Revlon Tuesday morning, the stock is climbing 5.33% in pre-market. Revlon short-term technical score is 0. That's the stock is traded less bullishly. Yeah, it's basically what this is saying is it's got freaking shorts all over it. We don't need to go into the article that much. We know what it is. And Kage, what else you got on the twits for any more takes there? I know you did Sweetcast. He comes in hot. He's a good stock Twitter. I'm sure, is there a lot of bears in here, or are they all bulls trying to pump it up?
I think there's quite a bit of bulls on this one.
Okay.
How about this one from Titan Traders? He says he's a plus member on Stock Twits, and he says, another banger of the day. While most sat there and watched their bags accumulate more red, we scalped a dozen plays and succeeded on 11 out of the 12. That's not 84 out of the last 100 alerts in the green.
What else you
got? How about this take from Light Trader 1? He says, REV, bullish. Watch the epic beaches gonna load up before close. MM's all gonna pump it on close. Loading.
Yeah, we're here to cover the news, so I'm sure it'll get a look and things like that. It's just one of those ones that's going to float around. Just be really careful because of the shorts out there and everything. But we brought you the news. You had it there. You got the sentiment of the traders there. So would you say on the boards there's hardly any bears and there's mostly bulls here, or
mostly bulls that I'm seeing for this stock? But I wouldn't be surprised that there's people with their pom-poms out that are secretly bears.
Yeah, they're coming into short is why they're doing that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
There's definitely some suspected people out. Okay, so we're pretty much. I'm gonna be done with this one, and then maybe Hog will get some girls to interview maybe on the next one. So we'll see you back in 2 and 2. Peace. Okay, guys, the next stock we have is Kaival Brands Innovation Group Incorporated. Last tick was $2. 2.0600, negative 17 cents after hours. That's because a bunch of people were farting around and playing around. Going into what would you say they do here? They engage in the sale of e-cigarettes, and it markets its products under the BD brand. The company was founded by Paul Moody in 1998 and is headquartered in the Free Republic of Grant, Florida. Going on to stock twits, because that's where the real traders are at. Kage, what do you got on the twits there?
Yeah, Friday.
I'm seeing bulls for this one. I think this is from Team Stacks. He says KAVL bullish, loaded up more at 2.08, swinging for 3+ and more.
What else do you got?
How about this one from 2000 HP, which I think is horsepower. He says OCGN flagging on huge volume. Love this weekly. Close to squeeze. KAVL minus 5.83% AH, not 49.08 M volume, and he's got his little chart in the comments.
So
it's hit points, dog.
You put a couple up on the board or what?
No, it's 2,000 hit points, dog. Not horsepower.
Not horsepower. 2,000 hit point. There you go, man. See, you got fact checked on that, not fake checked there, Kage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I had to do it.
Well, it can be either or. So.
No, I know him, dude.
You're gonna have to. That's gonna be determined by the boards here with everybody that's got there. They're gonna.
My boy hit points. He goes by hit points.
Yeah.
Very well.
We'll let the boards fake check you on that and the Twitterers too. So. It looks like Kaival Brands stock price, why it surged 40% there, guys. This is from the Pulse 2.0, not the Pulse 1.0, but the 2.0. The stock price, Kaival Brands Innovation Group, the U.S. distributor of all products, including BD LLC. So you guys have covered this before when it was BD. It's intended for legal age nicotine users, surged over 40% pre-market today. Investors responded by Kaival Brands announced it's reached an agreement with Philip Morris. That's a heavy hitter coming going right there.
He's a hero.
Yeah, he's a real hero, man, for sure. Don't we know a lobbyist that lives on the east side there, guys? Lives southeast side, I think, in the Pine, that bought a bunch of fireworks for those guys or whatever.
On the east side?
Yeah, I remember a dude that lobbied for them, man. He made freaking bank. Dude's got loads of dough there. So anyways, it looks like the company recently wholly formed an issued subsidy of Kaival Brands International. It entered into the license agreement with PMPSA on June 13, 2022. The international agreement, PMPSA, is a license certain intellectual property rights for BD Vapor Premium ENS device. So a lot of you that came in on BD, you played your cards right. Just how many shorters are in on this board, Kage?
A few, I guess. I mean, everyone's trying to make a break for the bank, I'm afraid.
Okay. What kind of comments you got on there? Is there anybody pissed off on the boards, or what do you got? Since you're the
How
board
about
man.
this take from Gregory P? He's got a little thing in the comments, a picture of an angry 2-year-old just being all nasty and whatnot. He says, KAVL, damn you, KAVL. I wanted to short you this morning and no shares. You dropped 20% at one point. Curse you.
It looks like on the boards here, I'm seeing that this thing is the top. It's in the top 5 highest volumes there. Also, no.
Huh.
What
Top
is?
volume, huh?
Yeah, top volume there. Also, you have there's a plug.
Well, there's
on
a
the
lot
board.
of message volume in the twits. People
Yeah,
are talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, just start firing them off when you see them there. There's also an article. I don't know if you researched this one from a Lizzie Trader. She just posted like freaking. Let's see. Looks like she was on there an hour ago. You might look at that and see what that article has, if it has anything to do with much to do about nothing or anything. I can come back to it. It looks like the company recently formed a wholly owned subsidiary. Kaival Brands International grants a license of certain intellectual property rights to BD Vapor, also known as BD Stick in the US, and potentially a newly developed devices to permit PMSA manufacture, promote, sell, distribute end devices for newly developed devices in international markets outside the US. All the parties believe the agreement promotes the joint vision of a smoke-free future. We'll see what happens there. What's your opinion on that there, Hog, for the smoke-free future?
You know, they sell, I was just thinking about this. We should check out the stocks for this one company. They sell, they're the first vape company to sell to prisoners, dude. So they
really?
like own, they own like all of the prisons basically for this product because they're like first to market. I'm sure they got competition now. It's like some prison warden opened it up. I forget the name of it, but they're like.
We should get some info for that one. What do you think?
But yeah, they let them sell them and everything, and they're like the #1 item on all prisons like lists there.
So Herb, if you're out there,
commissary.
Herb, if you're out there, or some of your other listeners that are out there, check it out and see, and let us know if you see anything that you know what stock, what company's talking about, and we can check it out. We'll check it out probably.
I bet they're killing it, man.
Yeah, we should probably tomorrow's show. We should probably put it up and put it on there. It looks like they said they're working along with
nothing
PMI.
to do at all with what we're talking about, but anyways.
Yeah, well, that's what's going to be. That some of these is what's going to be popping anyway, is stocks like this and the pot stocks and things like that. Because as the shit deteriorates here, you're going to see people turning more and more to just relaxation and stuff like that, because tons of stress right now. So I don't know if we didn't do a show yesterday, but it was a dog show on the market. I've never seen so many freaking memes. I fired off some of them on Twitter. You could follow me at Stock Talk on Twitter there, and check that out. So there was some good memes you can use and fire back out there. It looks like BD does not engage in direct online sales to consumers and requires age verification contracts with distributors and retailers. BD Vapor continues the U.S. Food and Drug pre-market tobacco product authorization cooperation with major multinational companies like PMI leader of substantial smoke-free products, and opens the door for the global scale. I would say, you know, watch out for the shorters this week, guys. But this thing with that relationship and that news that is broken, this one definitely becomes a play going forward. I would just say you got to watch out for the shorts and everything like that because of the 40% mark and things. So what do you guys got?
Yeah, I would definitely say watch what they're saying and look at what they're doing. Actions speak louder than words. What are they actually doing, and rather not what they're saying for this one.
Action.
See, I'm the kind of guy that just says bye.
Not always a good tactic, but yeah, if it works for you, fine.
Hey, how dumb is Kramer and all these other guys saying to buy on the dip? They got so mocked yesterday, guys. It was hilarious.
I don't know what to tell them. When they buy on the dip and they think they're gonna sell at the high and everything.
Yeah.
There's gonna be hardly anyone left to buy.
My favorite quote was Kramer on the beginning of 2022. He's like, "What's my outlook for 2022? My outlook is this is the best economy we've ever seen, guys. Like you're gonna make wheelbarrows full of money." Not.
I don't know how to respond to something like that.
That's good.
I'd rather people be honest to my
mad.
face and tell me the hard truth, no matter what it is beforehand, than have them sweet talk me and lie to my face and stab me in the back later.
Well, that's what they pretty much do every day because they're paid shills. So we are not. We are we're own freelancers here, and we're at our own free will. We are subject to the overlords, unfortunately, but maybe someday not. But yes, it is fun to troll them and to make fun of them because they are losers. Yeah. So any thoughts, gentlemen, at last before we head out of here till the next show tomorrow?
I would say
keep Elon by Google.
Keep your eyes on the ball. Know what your strategy is and stick to it.
What was that? Sorry, what was that, Hog?
Forget everything he said. Could Elon buy Google? Sorry, not Google, YouTube.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I couldn't give an honest answer on that.
It's probably too much, huh?
Possibly, or they just won't give it to him because the powers that be, they won't negotiate that deal.
Or